Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
Brooks is here behind him this whole time.
Cool. And together we are Gold Figure Reviews. And for today, there's this guy behind me. We're gonna like apparently talk about him too, because he is once again.
Yeah, I'm a Rockkin Robbie, the vintage Motu collector.
Yeah, man, he's the vintage guy. So we got him here reviewing this figure, and this is the Masters of the Universe new Eternia Battle Armor He-Man. And it looks like a decent figure in the window packaging. Lovely little new Eternia things. This is like the concept art for what He-Man was supposed to be. And they went with certain things, and this is the nice, lovely result of the Masterverse line. They got this little Masterverse thing, 30 points of articulation. Little barcode there if you want to take a look at that, always.
Oh, I see a barcode up in the corner there.
Yeah, there's a barcode at the bottom.
Two barcodes for the price of one?
That's
Double
right.
Barcode.
Good times. Got this lovely artwork on the side. Yeah. Lovely picture of He-Man there. It's very nice. I like that. And then, of course, there are words here, so we let the guy that reads words.
Battle Armor He-Man, most powerful armor in the universe. Donning his powerful battle armor, General Adam sailed farther than any ship in the Eternos Armada in search of the mythical Isle of Grayskull and the legendary Power Sword. On finding the sword, he says, "I have the power." He transformed into He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
Yeah, very nice.
Pretty epic.
Yeah. Very nice artwork here on the back, too. I really like all this
stuff. So he's not a prince in this one, he's a general.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's like freaking awesome, apparently.
And he's like super muscled up. He's got big weapons. He's got armor.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the beard. I like the long hair. I like the grungy, like weathered look and all that kind of stuff. And I love the idea of the tradition of the battle armor He-Man. I can't wait to see the actual feature where the chest rolls up in and of itself and damages itself, right? Surely it does that, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to do that. I mean, that's a basic
figure, right?
That's what it does, man.
They do actions. But yeah, we got the rest of the guys on the line, and we'll show those off. There's the Jitsu, the Hero, and the Sunman, which we reviewed. And with Robbie, in fact.
Well, he was here too?
Yeah, he apparently likes these Masterverse figures.
Rulers of the Sun.
That's right. And of course, Battle Armor He-Man himself. So, yeah, little Battle Armor He-Man.
Looks like Jamie Lannister to me.
Yeah, he does. He's very, very Jamie Lannister.
Kingslayer. Kingslayer He-Man.
Can you pull the handle?
I'm pretty sure you could pull hands off.
And just take his hand off.
Yeah.
Here we have Mr. Battle Armor He-Man's extras, his accessories and such. Comes with two hands, fist hand for his right, it appears, and a high five hand for his left.
Yeah. He's always got to be high fiving.
Yeah. And the shield with his crest, I guess, on it, the H.
Yeah. That's a different kind of shield, too. I was surprised.
It's like
crest.
It's got the crest. It's something I've never seen before, but it's interesting. It's an interesting addition. Maybe obviously something that's part of the original design. You look at the original shield design. Yeah. It has the 4 different panels. Yeah. But they couldn't have put the detail in those stickers back then.
It's cool how they added the scratches to the paint on there. I like that. It looks like it's been used.
It's battle damage.
It's been on many campaigns.
He's fought some battles.
We have the battle damage chest plate. Mm-hmm. So if you want him to look like he's got like battle damage.
It's not like a feature. So it's good as a plate though. It looks like. And good detail.
Course, the battle axe. Nice battle axe. I like that.
That's the same battle axe that came with the Viking He-Man.
Yeah.
He's basically the Viking He-Man, but like he's got a lot of pieces that are different. Like even the power sword.
Yeah, he doesn't come with a sword, which is
he's got his sword.
He does have a sword?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
But yeah, it has kind of the same thing on it. So it's fine. I mean,
I see.
It's the same thing, but it's the Viking
basic, very basic power sword. It's got the white tape handle. Nothing like that. Yeah. Pretty basic, but still the classic power sword. So not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, I'd say it comes with a pretty good spread. Nothing spectacular, but good.
And here we are with the figure open out of the package. Battle Armor concept design, right, Jelani?
Yeah, that's the Battle Armor He-Man looking figure. He's
got dreamy eyes.
Yeah, he's got a beard and everything.
He's got some greasy hair. He's got scar on the face there.
Yeah.
But it's pretty decent. He's got your typical articulation that you're used to now. He does this motion that we all love around here. You know, knees, ankles, hips, elbows, toes, whatever it is, you know, whatever it takes. Now,
Does he have a toe joint?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
No,
he does not actually. I'm sorry. He's got this cool little sword, like little dagger right here. Nice, yeah. That is that comes out. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope. And then that goes back in, and then, of course we got all these cool weapons for him to hold, like the sword. You can imagine how cool that looks. The shield has got an interesting feature because it's got this like centurion little bolt right there.
Yeah.
And it just kind of attaches.
A lot better than most of the shields that they have from Masterverse figures. Because the other ones, you just slide them in.
It doesn't really want to go in there, but you can imagine that it would look something like this, which is actually kind of a tiny shield for this dude.
Yeah.
But the biggest disappointment is you got to like somehow take this chest plate off to swap it out with this one to do the feature of the battle damage. And I don't know, it's just, I would rather have the vintage clicky feature, but that didn't even really work back then. But I'm glad that at least they attempted it, right? But it's a decent enough figure. It's cool. I like the like lion kind of thing right there. It's a decent enough figure. Get bits to place the shield on the back. And once again, that is a kind of a tiny shield, I think. But I don't know. It's all right. What do y'all think?
I think he looks really good. I like the beard. I like the longer. Well, it's pretty, not much longer than his regular hair, to be honest.
Yeah.
So he looks more grizzled. He looks more like a warrior type.
He's got those dreamy eyes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Very nice.
That's how He-Man defeats his enemies, by staring into their eyes with a soulful gaze.
Like Jesus.
All right, and just want to do a quick comparison with the other Masterverse figure that's kind of similar to this figure, especially with the knives on the side. This is the Viking He-Man from the Masterverse line. All new Eternia. He's the pirate, and this is the battle armor pirate, I guess. So they're in the kind of the same world. They're battle grizzled and whatnot. It's good. I mean, I'm not a fan of that shield. We had to put the shield in the back because you can't really put it on his arm. That's just really kind of lame sauce unless you guys use a hair dryer.
There ain't no excuse for that.
Man, it's weird. I mean, you can try, but not really a fan. But I also got the battle damage on him as well. And that looks good. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to like take it out.
Dude,
it's
it was
like
really difficult for you to do that.
Yeah,
he almost died.
Like I was gonna do it on camera, but I was like, nah, man. You pull it out, and then you slide this piece back under it. But it's like such a pain in the butt to do. I mean, but
it's so difficult. It's almost like fighting a war on the dark side.
It is fighting a war on the dark side. There's more dangerous things out than chest plates.
Like what?
Like me.
All right, Rockin' Robbie's back with the vintage spotlight. So we got the new one right here, the concept art Battle Armor Masterverse He-Man. But we got the vintage, and we got the Skeletor to go along with it. This one came a little bit undone, but you see what it's supposed to look like to start and what it looks like in between. And then what I love about the vintage, of course, we all love this as a kid, right? And you just kick his ass, right? But I don't like the idea that you got to remove this thing. And like, I understand these things are a pain in the ass. Yeah. To actually find these vintage today and have them actually work properly the majority of the time, it's a pain in the ass. But
surely with our newfangled technology, we could improve upon this.
Those are my two vintage ones right there. Skeletor could have a better head. But I mean, they're the typical He-Man figures, but it was another excuse to have another He-Man and Skeletor, because that was something that parents complained about with the Motu line as it was coming out in the 80s, was that my kid wants He-Man and Skeletor, but one thing that Mattel has always done is they've rectified that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would be plenty of opportunities to buy it along with like a Battle Cat, or with like, I remember one of my first Skeletors came with the Land Shark. You know, like cool. In a package, you know. Yeah. He-Man came with a Road Ripper or with the Wind Raider or whatever, you know, all kinds of different things. But they capture the spirit. It's a little bit different, and that's cool. But to me, nothing compares with the vintage. But it's cool to put them side by side. What do y'all think?
Oh yeah, man. I like them. I mean, it's a good concept for the Masterverse figure. Yeah, it is a pain in the butt to like not spin it, because I mean you could just easily put that in there, or just have a spinning contraption like inside of the chest where it just moves a little bit. Yeah, it's not that hard to do, but you know, some like I said, some people just do it for display.
Have they done a Skeletor yet?
Masterverse figures are more display purpose anyway, really.
Have they done a Skeletor of this
They
yet?
haven't done a Skeletor yet.
Oh, that's gonna be dope when they do.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely a fantastic set for the vintage, and I like every time they kind of redo it.
Here we have him with the rest of the wave.
Rest of the wave.
Sunman. We talked about this guy.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Did a whole thing on it.
I remember that.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Check
that out.
It was very entertaining. I was entertained.
Yeah. I think we entertained each other.
Yes.
That's good times.
Indeed. As always. And on his other side here we have the Jitsu, which we have not talked about as of yet, but he was in this wave, and here he is. It looks like he's just been teleported in after like patting a waitress's ass. He's like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, well, it also looks like he's been teleported in after a stay at the Silence of the Lambs Sanatorium or something.
Yeah, that mask is clean though.
Yeah,
you gotta say, man, this whole wave is absolutely fantastic.
I was actually surprised, like that Jitsu was brought back.
Yeah, because maybe it was a stereotype. But
yeah, I mean, he does a little bit. I mean, he's so dope. Man.
Yeah, he's like just a samurai warrior.
Like we love him.
Yeah,
don't take him away from us, please.
More, in fact. But yeah, and then of course you got the last one in the wave, that
Who's
hero
this guy
figure
with his weird staff.
Yeah, that's
he
Hero.
Has an H. Is he He-Man?
Hero.
He is the ancestor of He-Man.
With the 70s line post.
He's the hero.
He is the hero.
I wish that, like, this figure looks nice, but I wish they'd have done the shinier armor. Like
Jitsu's fist, right?
Yeah, like that. I wish they'd have done that for his armor.
Yeah.
And like the Super 7 figure did it shiny with that. Well, it didn't do it with the staff. The staff was brown. But and this is vintage, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that is the vintage one.
Yeah, this is vintage. Yeah, because he doesn't have the bendable knees. But yeah, he's got the shiny. He got the shiny too. But his cape is gone. Did this one come with a cape?
He came with a cape, and he has a staff, but I don't have any of those things.
But you know, he's got the dude. The dude is here. But I kind of wish, if one thing that I wish they'd have put in that kind of shiny sheen on his armor.
That would be nice.
And made the staff that kind of shiny, at least in some places. Maybe not all.
For sure. Now, is that the one that was released by Super 7, right?
That's Super 7.
Yeah, that's Super 7, because they never released that.
Not an original vintage. I should have said vintage. Excuse me. Pardon me.
No, I just wanted to clarify. They never did a hero back then.
Isn't that like the last one?
That's the Super 7.
Well, yeah, this is the Super 7. Yeah, that's right. Because they never did release the official one back in the olden days. It was just concept. But it's a pretty good lineup.
It's a pretty impressive line. It's very
gold.
diverse.
Yeah,
it's like He-Man is the least gold amongst them.
Yeah, everybody else does have a kind of shinier gold.
And like Hero's obviously top, and followed by Jitsu, and then Sunman in third. And He-Man would be the least gold. But they all win a gold medal because they've all won a gold medal in our hearts.
Oh. In our wallets.
The Olympics of our hearts.
Indeed.
All right, so all in all, it's a good figure. I mean, it's got its weird things, like that chest plate. That's a weird thing. And then the shield itself is kind of iffy because it doesn't hold on to the side there. It's not really fun. But, I mean, it's a He-Man figure, and it's a Battle Armor He-Man figure, so I really can't complain about too much. He's got a good head sculpt. I like the scar on his face. I don't mind. It's like kind of the same weapons and the same things from the Viking He-Man. But, I mean, he's the warrior portion, so he looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think?
I like him. I mean, he's obviously not a must-have figure, but he is a cool kind of version of He-Man, I think. Like, I like the beard. And like, the fact that he's a general instead of a prince. I'd say like, he's not a must have. But like if I saw him like for $15 somewhere, I'd definitely pick him up.
Yeah, if you saw him for that price, right? But like, let's be honest, guys. The shield thing doesn't really work on the hand, and I don't mind that it doesn't have the flip gimmick of the original battle armor or whatnot. But like, then don't make it so hard to switch those out, right? Like, so yeah, the head sculpt's cool, but everything else to me, it doesn't feel He-Man to me. There's something off. There's something weird. Something I don't like about it. I think they did the battle armor better in like 2000X, in that series. So, I mean, I think it's just all right.
Okay, all right. Well, of course, we give figure points out here, and we've given our thoughts, but we haven't given our ratings. So, of course, Rockkin' Robbie Live, can you tell us, sir?
Well, like I said, head sculpt's decent, weapons are decent enough, but it's just all right. But it doesn't really stand out, and I don't mind if you don't use the original gimmick. I understand, but don't make the new gimmick so difficult to do, even more difficult than the original. I'll give it 3 out of 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. 3 out of 5 figure points. All right, Brooks, what do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree with this guy. He's a pretty average. I'd give him a 3 as well. I mean, he's still nice. Like it's like I said, like if I saw him like in a discount bin, like $15 or something, I'd definitely buy him. But I don't know, he's just another He-Man when it comes down to it, sort of,
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I agree. I would give this one a 3 as well. It's just, it's okay, but I like the concept of what they did. The crest for the shield kind of throws me off, and the battle plate, which I mean I can get over because I'm going to display it one way or the other.
The shield's so small too, man.
And the shield is tiny. He needs a larger shield. Like even the New Adventures of He-Man, which uses the same concept, and I'm going to show him off real quick. He uses the same concept, and like you just stick the shield in the thing, and it doesn't fall out. It like stays right here.
Plus, New Adventures of He-Man, man, that's just the shit, right?
Yeah, there. But then you take this one, and I'll take it off his back, which is it's fine. But then you try to put it in, and like you're putting it in, and it won't stay. Like you can get it in certain poses, but like if you move it a little too much, it's gonna fall out, and it's not a good display option. So and it's just little stuff like that. And like
he put a shield in his hand.
If you take so much to take the plate out, like all you do is pull up, but like it feels like you're breaking the figure trying to do it, and that's not fun to me. So yeah, it's not bad though. I can't really knock it, but three's all around. It's pretty average. It's not a must have, but he's a Masterverse figure.
If you want to be a completionist,
you gotta get
be a completionist. You a sucker. You're gonna have to buy every single one of these.
That's right.
They can put this dude out with orange hair. You're like, I gotta get it.
Must have it. There's no point even watching this.
Yeah,
you already know that you bought it.
But yeah, tell us what you think, guys, in the comments. We always appreciate your inputs. Thank you for the sharing and the liking and all the things that you've done so far. And of course, we need to get out there and go figure.